Salute to the family. Salute to the team. We are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. While you guys are entering the room, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell, family, so you can be notified whenever we go live, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Let's go. Salute to the family. Salute to the team. We are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the family. We are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this evening. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the team. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. We are live in effect, ladies and gentlemen. I see the family in the chat. Salute to the family. This is the livest show on YouTube. This is the livest chat room on YouTube. Salute to the family. We are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. While you guys are coming in the room, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever we go live, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for joining me on this evening. This about to be an amazing show. We got a lot of things that we need to go over this evening, family. We got work to do. We got work to do. We got a lot on our plate right now, family. We are busy. We are focused. We will not be distracted. I know they get so mad, family, when they see us going live every single day. When that notification bell pop up on these low IQ Neanderthals' phone, because best believe they got that notification bell popped up. They just not finding my channel, right? They searching over here. They want to be amongst all this black excellence over here. They want to see what we talking about, so they can run to their Sambo channel and snitch on us. But salute to the family. Salute to mainstream media that's tapping in right now. Welcome. Nice to have you. Shout out to the Sambo class. Shout out to the trolls. Nice to join you. Nice to have you on this evening. Salute to the family. We're in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Guys, I don't know if you guys been paying attention to the mainstream media, the Sambo class. It seems like everybody is, singing a different tune now. It seems like a lot of backtracking going on, right? I'm hearing attorneys know about the autopsy. They know about the toxicology, right? You got Chris Cuomo out here exposing information that's supposed to be sealed because that district attorney down there in Ocean Springs, Mississippi promised us that she is going to do a thorough investigation. In this case, it's sealed, and she cannot reveal any information to the public. But you got Chris Cuomo out here talking about the toxicology report. How he know that? It seems like somebody down there in the police department is releasing information, and that's against the law. And I hope Christine and Benjamin Crump is doing their due diligence and making sure that they keep up with the people out here that are exposing these lies. Because they can't give us no information, but they're going to give the mainstream media information, Brandon Tatum information, Chris Cuomo information, these attorneys information, but they can't tell the public anything. I find that fascinating. But it's okay, ladies and gentlemen. We got work to do. Salute to the family. We in the building. We here. You guys know why I'm here. I know why you here. It's time to get to work. Salute to the family. Yeah, I know they get tired of us, family. I know when they see us go live every single day, I know they get tired. I know they do. But the first thing we're going to cover on this live stream, family, because we got to go over the part 2 of the interview with the boys and expose their lies. But I want to go over this interview that Brandon Tatum and Chris Cuomo did yesterday on his platform. Let's get it, family.
Benjamin Crump is not standing by this phone call.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership. Hey, up! Shut the fuck up! Damn it, Bart.
And it is.
Damn it, Bart. I heard that loud and clear. Nobody never want to bring that up. That damn it, Bart was clear as day. We heard what we heard.
Gone all over the place. It has gone viral. That is the audio that we're talking about. That Bart, who was seen by people on both sides, says no conversation like that took place. Nolan Wells was not on that boat. And he had nothing to do with anything that happened to Nolan Wells, though he knew him and liked him.
Yeah, and Chris, I can add more. I saw the video of them on the boat during the phone call.
Was Nolan Wells on the boat?
No, he's not on the boat. Y'all check this out. If you need custom shirts, hats, or gear, check out
boat. He is calm because he was calm. And it becomes very relevant in one moment. And he's talking to Cito. He says, I have an account. Why? Because Cito's going to charge you different. And they're going to come at a different rate based on whether or not you have an account and what level the account is than if you're just calling. Believe me, I know this. So, no offense to Cito, I'm a member. He is very calm, okay? Now comes this sweetened version of the audio. And
who's very calm? Who's very calm? Let me play that back.
Very calm, okay?
Why are you lying?
Now comes this sweetened version of the audio. And a woman makes the case, and she sounds very well versed in audio editing. She did this, she did that, she did this, she did that. And then, with an adjoining transcript, there seems to be a background conversation that is of a completely different tone and tenor than the phone call from Wyatt. Wyatt, as I said, that's how he is. In the background, there seems to be a conversation, according to the transcript, yelling at this guy, Bart, and what happened to Nolan and what's going on. Nolan, wake up, and this and that. It sounds like someone's dead or dying on the boat with them. And it is.
And look at this fool over here smiling. He over here smiling. What's so funny? Bro, I cannot stand this.
All over the place.
Man.
It has gone viral. That is the audio that we're talking about. Counsel Russ Latino for Bart Ermiston Jr., who is the Bart, who got on the boat to help them with the draining and towed them to let water come out of the boat. And then they were okay and they canceled the sea tow call. That Bart, who was seen by people on both sides, says no conversation like that took place. Nolan Wells was not on that boat. And he had nothing to do with anything that happened to Nolan Wells, though he knew him and liked him.
Yeah, and Chris, I can add more. I saw the video of them on the boat during the phone call. Now, I can't. I presented it in part. It's the one that you see all over TMZ, all over the news. It has De'Arthur Tatum on it, and you see a quick glimpse of that boat. Well, I have the full video, and the only reason that I don't want to put the video out, and the lawyers are against it, because there's other people that's not involved in this that are.
No, they're involved in it. Which means other people involved in it. Officer Tatum always got to say that he got some information, but he don't want to release to the public. He know 2 names of witnesses that said they seen Nolan Wells on the island at 6 o'clock, but he don't want to give any names. Some people came to him and told him about that somebody did something to Nolan and they're going to spend the rest of their life in jail, but he's going to wait for them to turn themselves in to the authorities down there in Ocean Springs. So Brandon Tatum is telling us that he's seen the whole entire video, right? But the only reason why he released 5-second clips because it's people that's in the video that had nothing to do with this case. But that's cap, Brandon Tatum, because it's 2 other females that's on this boat. They had nothing to do with it, but you showed them. What was the point of releasing 5 seconds? This doesn't clarify anything. Releasing a 5-second video. And another thing, Brandon Tatum, you didn't provide any timestamps of this video. We don't know when this video was. See, you were so quick to throw this video out here to try to disprove us, but it backfired. It backfired.
Featured on the video.
Was Nolan Wells on the boat?
No, he's not on the boat.
You don't know that, sir. You don't know that. You don't know that. You can't prove it. Because if you can prove it, you would have already put it out to the public. You are not an attorney. Brandon Tatum is telling you that the only reason why he hasn't released the entire video of this clip right here is because the attorneys that not working for him, by the way. See, this is how you know he's only here to defend those white boys, because he's listening to their attorneys. He's not an attorney. He's not law enforcement. So why you just won't release the video? What's wrong with these people that's in the video, faces being seen? Do they got something to hide? Explain that to me. Shout out to Cool coming in with the $5 super chat. Million on Como's show. Bart lawyer said they were around, still anchored. If that is true, why wouldn't Nolan leave with them in that moment? Exactly. Because Brandon Tatum also said Cool that they were still there by the island. They weren't that far. So if they wasn't that far, why Nolan just didn't ride with y'all? Or once y'all already fixed the problem, because Warren said they called off Cito because Bart came and assisted them. Okay, cool. Why y'all didn't go back to the island and pick up Nolan? Explain that. But shout out to you, Cool, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Let's get it, family.
Pan, let me tell you, it's interesting, right? These kids, this is my perception from what I see on the.
We don't care about your perception.
They're having a good time.
They're drunk. See, you see the articles they published that Nolan was heavily drinking, but Bussy Tatum is trying to soften it up and make it sound good. No, they were drunk. They were drunk out of their mind. You trying to say, oh, they was having a good time. I'm sure they was.
I would argue that some of them are having such a good time that half of the people are concerned and half of the people don't know what's going on. There's two boats. There's the boat that Bart is running to tow, and there's the boat that Warren and them are on. And some people are having such a good time that they're like joking about it. They're not even thinking it is happening. And then you have, Warren's side or Wyatt's side where I can see Wyatt on the phone talking to Cito. Nolan is nowhere to be found. No activity is really going on the other boat.
So you don't see any corresponding activity that would suggest the urgency and the dialogue that is in the transcript of the sweetened audio?
No, there's a girl on that boat that's yelling because she's having a good time and she's screaming and she's talking loud and whatever.
No, that didn't sound like she was having a good time. She was like, oh my God, Nolan. Damn it, Bart. Why you won't address what the public is hearing in this audio? You always deflecting, talking about, oh, I didn't see nothing. It wasn't. Why are you speaking for that young lady? Are you her attorney? Are you her father? She don't need you to speak for her, Bussy Tatum. You don't know why she was screaming. You wasn't there. And again, you haven't provided any metadata of this video, of these pictures that you released to the public. We don't know when this video was taken. What is so hard for those boys to give us the metadata and the date and the time of that video? What's so hard? Now Officer Tatum want to speak for everybody on the boat. He want to speak for everybody on the boat. They wasn't screaming because something was going on the boat. She was screaming because she was just out of her mind. Is that what she said? Is that what she said? Shout out to Religion coming in with the $5 super chat. Nancy Grace's new interview with Warren lawyers is crazy as F. Everyone is exposed. I already know, bro. Shout out to you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Cool coming in with the $5 super chat. Watch the interview with Cuomo and Bart lawyer. I saw it. He stated that the boat never left. It was anchored. If the island that dangerous, why leave 18 Drive? Why let 18 drive? Exactly. And if they were still anchored on the island, why Nolan just didn't get on the boat with them? And not only that, cool. After Bart gave them the assistance and they got all the water out the boat, why y'all didn't go back and get Nolan? That wouldn't make sense, right? Because Bussy Tatum right here is telling us that, hey, everybody is drunk on that boat. They having a good time. They don't know what's going on. Nobody is panicking. Nobody is in distress. But when Wyatt called the Cito, he told the dispatcher that we're going down. He couldn't even explain how much water was on the boat, family. He was so distracted about what was going on in the background that he couldn't even tell the dispatcher how much water was on the boat. And we heard that young lady say, oh my God.
And I don't know if that translated to the phone call because she's on the opposite boat. And at one point in the video, the boats are together like this.
So he said he don't know if that translated to the Cito call. So why would you come out and say that you didn't hear none of that what that young lady said on that audio because you seen the video? And now you backtracking. Bro, this dude is the biggest con artist on the internet. This dude is making a plump fool of himself. He's going out of his way to interfere with this case and defend those white boys that he's looking like a fool. But he don't care. He already sold his soul to the white power structure. So he gonna do anything in his power to defend white Zaddy.
Because people are trying to get on this boat to the other boat and do all that. And they're all having a good time, if you know what I'm saying. They're
drunk. They're drunk. But it's a problem when y'all publish those articles stating that Nolan Wells was heavily drinking, right? Because y'all was implying that that's the reason why he was unalive. But all of them was drinking. I don't hear y'all saying that they was heavily drinking. Warren admitted on the interview that they was drinking. All of them were drinking. But to try to cover up Nolan Wells unaliving, y'all got to say that he was heavily drinking. And not only that, you got to come on your platform and state that he was on narcotics, sir. Shout out to Cool coming back with the $5 super chat. If I stayed with my girlfriend, why would you not assume I went home with her? You immediately assumed that you needed to call Coast Guard. My phone is with you. Exactly. Why was that the first thing that you did was call the Coast Guard? Why not after y'all got assisted by Bart did y'all go back to the island and pick up Nolan? Because y'all said that Nolan didn't want to get on the boat because y'all was sinking. And y'all kept saying, let's hurry up and get on the boat, hurry up and get on the boat, hurry up and get on the boat. Okay, after the boat was fixed, why did y'all drive off and leave Nolan? And y'all still had his phone. Make that make sense, Warren. None of that makes sense. And then Bussy Tatum want to get in here and say the only reason why he did not publish the whole entire video is because it was other people on Bart's boat that had nothing to do with the case. No, they have everything to do with the case. They have everything. And you know how that doesn't make sense, Brandon Tatum? Because you recorded those other two young ladies on that boat. You showed them. What is a 5-second video going to do for us? What does this video prove? Nothing. Shout out to Nathaniel coming in with the $2 super chat. What's up, family? I'm late, but I'm here. Nah, bro, you right on time. You right on time, bro. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Shout out to you, Nathaniel. Let's get it, family.
He had a good time out there. So
there is no sign of distress.
No,
there is no kind of frantic or yelling or controversy.
You think he gonna admit that, Cuomo, with your dumb ass? And I see what you doing over there on your platform, sir, grifting. I see what you doing, and I hope they sue the shit out you, Cuomo. You coming out here talking about that you got information about the autopsy and the toxicology. How do you got it? Because the district attorney came out and told us that the case is sealed. They can't give us no information. And it's against the law, family, for anybody to leak information on a sealed case. So, Cuomo, I got that video of you talking about that toxicology. I got that video of you talking about the autopsy. So you better hope everything that you stated on your platform was a lie. You better hope.
No, it's what the yelling that I hear on the video is people seem to had a good time. And
okay, what's the yelling then, sir? Don't say the yelling that you heard. Talk about the yelling that we heard. Talk about the yelling that's in the CETO call. Don't talk about the yelling that you heard because you can't verify that. We can't verify that, sir. Talk about the yelling that we heard on the CETO call. Everybody want to avoid what we hear on this audio, family. Have you guys realized that? Everybody want to avoid what we heard on that audio. Brandon Tatum want to sit up here and talk about what he heard in that video, but he can't confirm it, so it's pointless of bringing it up. He said he seen the entire video of people on both boats, but he can't present it to the public because it's people on Bart boat that has nothing to do with the case. I smell BS. I smell BS. Shout out to Cool coming in with the $2 super chat. Gag order should have been issued. Keep talking. Exactly. That's what we want them to do. To keep on talking. Because all y'all doing is exposing y'allself. Shout out to Fox coming in with the $5 super chat. I think Nolan was unhanded on Bart's boat, not Watts. Unalived on Bart's boat, not Watts. I believe so too, Fox. I believe so too. Shout out to you for the $5 super chat. Shout out to Diva coming in with the 50 ball. Shout out to Diva. She said from Tatum to Cuomo, they all on code. Come to find out, family, the governor I seen and close friends with Bart father and his wife seen on a picture. I saw that. And all of them together, this cover up goes deep. It's really pissing me off, family. Diva, pissing you off. It's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. And I seen that picture, Diva. Shout out to you for the $50 super chat. I appreciate you. I seen that. And it's not just with them. It's not just with the governor. It's with the entire city of Ocean Springs, family. All of them are covering this up. Because you mean to tell me, out of all of those boats that was on the island, hundreds of people that was on the water surrounded by Nolan, nobody's coming forward to say what they saw? The sheriff department talking about they, questioned 60 witnesses. So out of those 60 witnesses, 2 of them reported to TMZ that they seen Nolan at 6 o'clock. How is that even possible? If the district attorney came out and said this case is sealed, how do Cuomo know about the autopsy? How do Brandon Tatum is receiving all of this information about the case if it's leaked? How do these people know about this mysterious altercation? How do they know about 2 witnesses that said they seen Nolan at 6 o'clock? If the case was sealed, district attorney, that's what you came out and told us, ma'am. You came out here and told us that you value transparency and you want to make sure that you have a thorough investigation. And that's the reason why you can't give us no information. But I see that Bart's attorney knows some information. Cuomo knows some information. Brandon Tatum knows some information. Nancy Grace knows some information. Everybody knows some information. But Christine and the family, Nolan family don't know nothing. Everybody else knows shit but the family. But y'all value transparency. Y'all not trying to cover up this case. Let's be real. We know what y'all doing down there in Mississippi. That's why y'all want us to be quiet. Because I guarantee you, Warren and all those boys, allegedly, they know what happened. They know what happened to Nolan, and they know who did it, allegedly. That's why they are separated in this case. That's why you see those 3. You don't see Wyatt. Bart got his own attorney. All of them are separated, family. They are not around each other. They're not around each other. They're separate because they know what happened to happened to Nolan. And it's about to get exposed. Shout out to Cool coming in with the $2 super chat. When Crump get phone records, light will shine. Absolutely. And everybody talk about some, the mother hasn't, hand over the phone to the sheriff department. I don't blame them. I would be very skeptical of handing over that phone to the sheriff department down there in Ocean Springs because they already doing a lot of janky shit right now, especially with that examiner not sending Nolan's throat out there to Washington for the independent autopsy. And we seeing the governor at Klan rallies taking pictures with Warren's father. Yeah, we see the cover up. This is why, family, they want us to be quiet so much because they want to cover up this case in peace. They want to throw Nolan Wells' case under the rug in peace, but we making too much noise. It's too much attention on Ocean Springs right now. We won't let them breathe. We won't. That's why they had to seal this case. And this is why they not being transparent with the public because we on their ass. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the team. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this evening. While you guys coming in the room, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you could be notified whenever we go live, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it.
And they're yelling and saying all kind of crazy. They laughing and
that is the moment that he is calling Cito and being towed.
It has to be some portion of it. The video that I saw was, I think it was a Snapchat.
He asked him, the Cito call in that video, is it at that exact moment? And listen to Bussy Tatum do all this babbling. Listen to him.
Crazy, they laughing and
that is the moment that he is calling Cito and being towed.
It has to be some portion of it.
It has to be some portion of it. No. What you mean some portion of it? It is or it isn't. We know it isn't, and you can't prove it. So now you just about to babble right now. You about to make some shit up. You're lying, sir. You're lying. Because you can't prove it. Just because we see Wyatt sitting there with a phone up to his head doesn't mean that was the exact moment that he called Cito. And if you can prove it, Bussy Tatum, you would provide the evidence. What's wrong with providing us the full video clip? Why are you listening to their attorneys? Because you working side by side with them? Because you want to make sure that they look good in the public view? They will get exposed sooner or later, Officer Tatum. Whether they did something or not. They know something. While they going on their little campaign run trying to raise money off Nolan Wells' name, they will get exposed. Best believe that. Shout out to Natty Boy coming in with the $5 super chat. Modern day Mississippi burning. FBI case is needed with all this corruption. 4 eyes, but can't see Mississippi. I promise, same narrative. Exactly. And this is why Christine is waiting on the FBI to get involved, because they are waiting on a third party before they hand over the phone to Ocean Springs. Because we don't want no foul play going on. We don't want nobody try to cover up shit, delete shit, act like they ain't seen nothing. None of that. So she's taking her time, her and Benjamin Crump, and making sure that they got more eyeballs on Ocean Springs Police Department.
Video that I saw was, I think it was a Snapchat that somebody had taken, or they recorded somebody's Snapchat or something like that. And it's only like 36 seconds. But in this entire video, it pans from Bart's boat. It pans around, and there's some people faces in there that are not involved at all. And so that's kind of why we didn't put it out without their permission. And then
Why you didn't get their permission? Why you didn't get their permission? Do they want justice for Nolan? Why are they hiding? What's wrong with showing them? Just blur their face out. Let's see what's going on Bart's boat. That's what we want to see. We want to see the bodies on Bart's boat. It's nothing to blur their face out, Brandon Tatum. You know that. You know that. You could have shown that video and blur out their faces. And why are they recording this? What was the point of recording this? And not only that, who recorded this video? That's what I want to know. Who recorded this video? And what was the purpose? Wyatt sitting down there looking like he on the phone? I don't believe it. Show the metadata.
So it pans over to Wyatt's boat, which is what I released, like a 3-second thing. It pans over to Wyatt's boat, and it comes back over to Bart's boat. So you can see 99%. You can see everybody that's on Wyatt's boat. You can see 99% of people that's on Bart's boat.
Okay, but you can't prove it though. Stop talking about that we can see 99% of people on Bart's boat if you can't prove it. You can't prove it, sir. You can't prove it. Show us. Show us then. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna show us what's on that on Bart boat. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna show us that. Y'all ain't gonna show us what's going on Bart boat. It's not because other people faces is on that boat. Because you showing other people that's on this boat faces. It's 2 other females on this boat. You showing them? Did they give you permission? Why you just won't ask for permission? Why you won't ask the people that's on Bart boat, hey, we trying to, put out some information to the public. Do you guys mind that I release this video? Why would they say no? What did they do? Do they got something to hide? Because if I'm on the boat, I'd be like, cool, show it. I don't care.
Nobody's in distress. Some people are joking. They're like, what's going on? And you like,
he laughing.
So it's not even the pandemonium that people think it is. It's literally Wyatt is driving the thing with his on the phone like this. Some people are working on the boat like this, and then on Bart's boat, people are laughing and joking and saying, I don't know, are they sinking? Are they sinking? This is crazy. I think they're sinking. That's the kind of
No, that was not going on that Cito call, Brandon Tatum. You coming up with your own narrative about what was going on in that boat. We heard what we heard on that dispatch call, and it didn't sound like motherfuckers was having a good time. Like, stop the cap, dude. You making stuff up. See, here's my problem with people like Brandon Tatum and Chris Cuomo. Because Chris Cuomo is in on the fix too, right? He's over there lying on his platform. He's getting on code too. Because you're supposed to ask him, okay, you telling me, Brandon Tatum, that they was having a good time and they was yelling and screaming and they was doing all this. That's not what I heard on this Cito call. I heard people say, oh my God, Nolan, damn it, Bart, why you won't address that? We don't care about these extra things that you bringing up. Can you address, damn it, Bart? Can you address, oh my God, can you address, Nolan, is he dead? But let me guess, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that, right? Shout out to AQ coming in with the $5 super chat. The FBI is MAGA. Tatum is MAGA. Police, judges, governors is MAGA. I hope Crump and Nolan parents are smart enough not to trust them with evidence. That's why they got to make sure. No, they have to be involved. FBI have to be involved. But I hope that they have independent contractors that's in on this case. But Benjamin Crump already told us that he got independent investigators. FBI has to get involved because it took place on federal ground. Shout out to you, AQ, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you.
So it's not even a panic. And here's the thing.
It wasn't even a panic, but he told the dispatcher that, oh my God, we going down. How do people even take this fool serious? How are you speaking for the people that was on the boat and you weren't even there? How are you speaking for Wyatt? How are you speaking for the females that was on the boat that was screaming, oh my God? Why you want to address what we heard on the boat about damn it, Bart? Family, they want to address everything else but the elephant in the room. They want to tiptoe and moonwalk about everything else except for what we heard on that audio.
People mad at me because I say this as if I'm making this up. Like,
you
shared the video.
No, you is making this up. And you didn't share a video. You shared a 5-second clip. That's not the video. You is making this up. Because none of the things that you are saying right now, Brandon Tatum, make sense. And you know what else? You can't prove it. So I'm calling your bluff. Prove it. Prove what you're saying is true. Provide the audio of what's going on that boat. You know why you can't? Because you are lying, sir, and you are helping them cover this up.
The thing is that this is consistent with an account of two witnesses who spoke to police that said they saw Nolan on the island after this had already happened. So that.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
How do you know about two witnesses? How do you know about two witnesses? How do you know that? You is the one that's saying that you heard two witnesses say that. Nobody. So only you know that. Only you know about these alleged witnesses. Only TMZ know about these alleged witnesses. Who told you about these witnesses? Why these witnesses won't come forward? What's so hard of these two witnesses coming forward and say, hey, we seen Nolan at 6 o'clock. You know why? Because it's a lie. There's no two witnesses. Everything that Brandon Tatum is talking about on social media right now is a lie. He can't prove it. And every time you give him pushback on something for the reason why he can't present something, he lie. Hey, Officer Tatum, Brandon Tatum. Yeah, show us the whole entire. Oh, I can't show you guys the whole entire video because there's other people in the background that don't want to be seen. But it's two witnesses, but I can't tell you their names. And somebody told me about a fight, an altercation on the island. Okay, who? Who told you this? Yeah, and somebody told me that Nolan was doing drugs. Okay, who told you this? Where's the evidence to prove this? Can you give us screenshots? Can you give us names? Can you give us videos, pictures? Can you give us anything? Oh, you can't give us nothing. Shout out to Nathaniel coming in with the $2 super chat. Sorry, this is Trump FBI. There's not going to help. Now, we don't need them to help. We don't need them to help. We just need more eyes on the case. More eyes. Because we're going to hold everybody accountable. We don't need them to stand back. We need them to come forward, and we need them to be present so we can expose all of them. Shout out to you, Nathaniel, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you.
That confirms that what people are doing with this call is they're doing what we call confirmation bias.
Confirmation
now, this is why
bias.
I disagree with the young lady, and I don't think she's professional at all.
He want to disagree with the lady, and he's saying it's confirmation bias. You don't think you biased, Officer Tatum? All you do is bash black people all day, every day on your platform. You going after your way to cover up for these white boys, to defend these white boys, to be a public speaker and a public defender for these white boys. But we got confirmation bias, and this lady, Janella, she's not professional. What have she done that's not professional? She didn't make nothing up. She didn't create the dispatch call. But of course, you are going to discredit her because everybody else is lying but you. If anybody else presents something to the public, it's a lie if Brandon Tatum don't release it to the public. Because everything that Brandon Tatum released to the public family is truth. But he has nothing to back it up. Right? If somebody else presents something to the public, they shoot it down. We're lying. We're making stuff up. We got confirmation bias.
And actually translating or doing whatever she claims she did with the audio. Any audio technician that wants to give a fair forensic explanation of what's really on the audio will never put a transcript on the audio.
She didn't put no transcript on the audio. The internet did that. Just take away the transcript, fool. See, you hanging your hat on this transcript that was connected to the audio. You can take the transcript away from the audio. Close your eyes, fat boy. Close your eyes and tell us what you heard on that audio then. Close your eyes. We don't need the transcript. I heard what I heard. I heard, damn it, Bart. I heard, oh my God. I heard, no, Nolan. That's what I heard. I don't give a damn about that transcript. We all heard that clear as day. But let me guess, family, our ears is deceiving us. And the only reason we are hearing these things, family, is because of the transcript connected to the video. That's what Brandon Tatum is telling us.
That leads to confirmation bias. If I promise you right now, Chris, if I did it, I almost had my team do it. Change out the words, put it out to the public. And when people see the words, they're gonna hear what they want to, what they think they saw.
There is a
okay, Officer Tatum. Okay, Brandon Tatum. You just said that you almost had your engineer enhance the audio. Why you didn't do it? Everybody got engineers. Everybody got access to engineers. Why y'all ain't do it? Why ain't no white people out here enhancing the audio? You know why? Because y'all hear the exact same thing that we are hearing. Nancy Grace engineer did it. Why you can't do it? Why you can't do it, Officer Tatum? You got an engineer on your payroll, and you said that I was finna get my engineer to do it. Why you stop it? Do your own investigation on the audio. You can put cat, dog, cat in the hat on the video connected to it. I still heard, damn it, Bart. I still heard, damn it, Bart. You can put I ate green eggs and ham on the audio. I still heard, oh my God, Nolan, is he dead? I still heard that. See, what these people are trying to do is play us like we stupid, family. They trying to play us like we stupid. Bussy Tatum here, he think just because it was some words attached to the audio, that's giving us confirmation bias. And the words that we are seeing on the video is translating in our brain and making us hear what the words attached to the audio is hearing. You can erase the transcript. You can erase it. Matter of fact, I'll do it right now. I ain't even finna talk about it. I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now, family. I'm going to show you guys this in 4K. Let's listen to the audio. Let's listen to the audio, and then I'm going to take it off screen. Let's do it like that. Yeah, let's do it like that. Let's test his theory, because he's saying that all you got to do, the only reason why we're hearing all these things is because of the words. Okay, cool. Let me find it. Oh, don't worry. I'll use TMZ audio. Don't worry. Okay. Now
about what happened to Nolan Xavier Wells. The phone call to Cito was released yesterday, and although the caller appeared panicked and focused on keeping...
Now, family, y'all don't see it, right? Y'all don't see it. Shout out to Natty Boy coming in with the $5 super chat. Tatum is making too much money off Nolan's death while having the audacity to refuse to donate to the Wells and Wolesley GoFundMe and only advertising theirs. We already know what he up to, Natty Boy. We already know the grift. We already called it out. Shout out to you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. So, family, I got the audio off the screen, and I still, I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing. Y'all just tell me in the chat, what do y'all hear? Y'all tell me in the chat.
Keeping the boat from sinking, Nolan's name. Nolan never made it back onto Dad. And there is some match the interview questions. Why turn and sinking? Invested in giving them is that
Hold on, one
clear.
second.
Cito Assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all?
Y'all tell me what y'all hear, family. Y'all tell me what y'all hear.
Cito Assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
What'd
Hello?
you say? Hey,
Yes. How far is the water coming up, sir?
it's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
All
We're
right,
going
let's
down.
get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on that count,
We're
sir.
going down.
I don't know the phone number. It's either Jerry Atkerson. I think it's Jerry Atkerson. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership, like guaranteed. I don't
All
have
right.
the tag
Unless
on
you
here.
have
It
a
got ripped
membership
off.
number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number?
So I don't know, family. Y'all tell me what y'all heard in the chat. What did y'all hear? Nolan? I'm just saying. Because he's saying that the transcript next to the video is the only reason why we heard what we heard. But you can close your eyes and listen to the audio, Brandon Tatum. Bro, I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the team. We are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for being here this evening. I appreciate you guys. Let's get the likes up, family. Let's get 400 likes in the building. Let's get 400 likes, family. I'm done cooking that monster. I'm done cooking that goddamn Sambo. Now let's get over here to these losers. This is part 2, right? These boys are on a campaign to raise millions of dollars. They don't give a damn about Nolan's death. They don't care about telling people what happened to Nolan, right? We are seeing countless of interviews about how they feeling, what they're going through, and who's saying something about them. It's not about Christine and the family, right? It's not about Nolan. It's not about nothing. It's all about how they feel and what they're going through. Let's get it, family.
Why would we call Cito if we have a dead body on the boat?
Because you're stupid.
I mean, why would we call the Coast Guard? Why would we do the things we did if we know we killed somebody?
Because
You
you're
don't hear
dumb.
about the pool party because it was on June 27th. You don't hear about anything else that was mentioned. Thousands of lies. And now, the audio comes back and all of a sudden we can hear Nolan yelling in the background, screaming, we're screaming about how he's dead. That's just a complete lie.
If you just murdered your best friend on an island, the dumbest thing you could do would be to call the Coast Guard.
What is your thoughts on that phone call to Cito? Some people have gone out and done enhancements to the audio, and in doing that, created a transcript manually. It doesn't appear that the transcript was derived from an automated system or have any, in my opinion, real integrity with it.
Leading the witness. Objection, Your Honor. Leading the witness. Why your fat ass just can't ask them the question about the audio? Why you got to put your own interpretation in it or what you feel about the audio? Just ask them about the audio, fat boy.
What are your thoughts first, you guys, on the audio, and then I'll get to you, Ed, on could that be a defamatory area?
Defamatory area. That's
way
all
it
they
was
about.
produced. So
Defamatory area. That's all they about, family. It's all about money with these people. They don't care about justice for Nolan. They don't give a damn about their friend. It's always trying to find a loophole to sue some goddamn body. This is what these are. These are demonic, evil individuals that we are witnessing here on this screen, ladies and gentlemen.
What do you guys think about that audio?
Well, I can go ahead and say that as you posted that clip of all of us on the boat, you know, as it's rolling, not rolling, but right there sitting in the water, Wyatt's on the phone with Cito in that clip.
You don't know that. We don't know that. We don't know that, sir. We don't know who he on the phone with. He could be on the phone with his grandmama. He could be on the phone with Dr. Seuss. Scooby-Doo. We don't know who he on the phone with. How you know? Can you provide us the audio of this video? Can you provide us the audio of this video? Bussy Tatum just said that he saw the entire video, even the people on Bart's boat. Why y'all won't release that? You just coming out here saying that Wyatt is on the phone with Cito is not proof. All y'all got to do is provide us the audio to this video. You know why you can't? Because y'all are a bunch of lying mother effers.
I mean, he's on the phone. Wouldn't you think that you would have seen Nolan on the bottom of on the floor or something, or scrambling around, or everybody in in a small space on the boat looking at him or something? I mean, that you
look, guys. Don't you think y'all would have seen Nolan's body? Don't you guys would have thought y'all would have seen Nolan? No. How about y'all threw him overboard before you recorded the video? You ever thought about that? Or how about his body is on the other boat, allegedly? How about that? Huh? You ever thought about that, dumb-do? Have you ever thought about that? We don't know where Nolan's body's at. But y'all made sure y'all recorded that moment. There wasn't a recordable moment. What was the point of that? That was nonsense. But y'all had to make sure that y'all documented that moment for a reason.
It's just so crazy to think that, why would we call Cito if we have a dead body on the boat?
Why did y'all not allow Cito to come and tow y'all? Why did Wyatt's grandfather call off the Cito call? Because he damn sure, the first thing that he said on that audio was, when she said, did you want the Coast Guard to come? No. So why the hell did you call them for? What was the point of calling Cito after the dispatch asked Wyatt, do you need a Coast Guard? He stated verbatim, no.
I mean, why would we call the Coast Guard? You know, why would we do the things we did if we know we killed somebody?
Because you're stupid. That's what criminals do. Criminals are stupid. Criminals are dumb. That's why they get caught. That's why they lie. That's why they try to cover up stuff. That's why they come to the public and do countless of videos trying to prove to the public that they ain't killed nobody. Yeah, that's what they do. I don't know if you never, come on now, bro. This is dumb. This is not proof of innocence. Just because we didn't see Nolan bodied on that boat.
And then another following up on that is, why aren't we in jail yet? I mean, we're not geniuses.
Ooh, why we ain't in jail yet? That's a nice one. That's a good question, sir. I want to know why you ain't in jail yet either. Me and the family has been asking that questions for the past month now. Why you not in jail? You right. Hey, district attorney, go lock this fool up. Go lock him up. He's basically admitting what's going on. Lock him up. Why he flexing on us? Maybe because they are covering this up for you, allegedly. Maybe because the governor has already came out and said that he don't expect no foul play. Maybe because the medical examiner down there in Mississippi hasn't ruled a black death a homicide. Maybe so. Could that be a reason why you not in handcuffs? Huh? Why you trying to show off? Did y'all hear this fool? Did y'all hear him? Why we not in handcuffs? We're not that smart. We know y'all not that smart. We know.
We can't. There's no way we could have done a murder.
There's no way
we could have covered it up, especially out there with that many people. Go ahead.
I think, especially about the Cito call.
It's no way that he could have covered that up. Oh, really? All you had to do was just throw the body in the water. You ever think about that, genius? All you had to do was just throw his body in the water. Or take his body somewhere else and bring it back to the island. Oh, it's ways that you can commit a murder, sir. That was very dumb of you to say.
People, regardless of who it is going to believe what they want to hear. I think half these people, or not half these people, but some of these people you can't convince, regardless. They're going to believe what they want to believe.
Show
If they
lives.
want to believe that my friends and I had something to do with Nolan dying, then they're going to believe that regardless of what you put out. But you put out.
Shout out to Rose coming in with the $5 super chat. They just conveniently was recording, laughing, playing while their friends' lives was in danger. His big ass think we was Brian last night, was born last night. You be on fire. Appreciate you, Rose, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. Shout out to LP coming in with the $3 super chat. This is too much like your Honor movie. You ain't lying. You ain't lying about that. Shout out to y'all. Smash that like button. Let's get the likes up, family. We cooking. We cooking. Let's get to work, family.
Brandon, that a clip of the boat when Wyatt was on the phone with Cito.
Again, you don't have proof of who he was on the phone with, sir. I understand that y'all rehearsed this, right? Y'all all huddled up in a room and say, okay, guys, this is what we're going to do. We're going to say that this 3-second video clip clear us of all wrongdoing. And we are going to take a video of Wyatt on the phone and we are going to say that he was on the phone with Cito. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We just going to randomly record a bunch of idiots just standing around on the boat doing a mannequin challenge looking stupid. And we are going to say at this exact moment, Wyatt was on the phone with Cito. Why are you on the phone with Cito if Bart is there giving you a tow? I thought Bart helped y'all out. What's the point of being on the phone with Cito? Bart there to help y'all, right? You got Warren right there grabbing the rope. You got the guy standing around doing the mannequin challenge. You got another guy grabbing beers out the cooler. What's the point of being on the call with Cito? That don't make sense.
And it is boldly clear that Nolan was not on the boat with us.
It's not boldly clear because we don't know who's on that other boat. And we don't know who's recording that video.
You can literally almost see down to the deck. And as you can see in that picture, everybody is completely casual while Wyatt's on the phone with Cito.
Okay, do you think y'all supposed to be jumping up and down, screaming and yelling and trying to get rid of the body while somebody recording a video of you idiots? Warren, I understand you're very low IQ. All of y'all are very low IQ white males. Y'all are very dumb. Do you think that y'all would have gave over evidence of y'all doing something nefarious on a video and posted to social media? Do you think we are that dumb, sir? Of course it looked like ain't nothing going on. That was the whole point of the video. Because y'all not doing nothing to even have this moment captured. You're very stupid, sir. Very dumb.
Yeah, we were scrambling around trying to get the boat fixed, but the guys were, in the video, you can see me, I'm sitting on the bow. If there was someone dying on the boat, why would everybody just be sitting there waiting to either get towed in or in the first place, like Jack said, why would Wyatt call Cito? It's crazy.
He called Cito for a alibi. That's why. That's why he called Cito. Or maybe y'all didn't know that he called Cito. That was the point. That's why y'all was in the background screaming and all that. Y'all probably didn't know that he was on the phone with Cito. Because you know what y'all not addressing, Warren? Damn it, Bart. Why ain't nobody addressing damn it, Bart? Nobody want to talk about that. Nobody want to talk about, oh my God, Nolan, is he dead? Everybody want to tap dance around this audio, family. Nobody want to address what we heard. I find that fascinating. Everybody want to put their own spin into it. See, we not making nothing up. We telling y'all exactly what we heard. That's y'all bringing nuance and narratives of this 5-second video.
The reason we turned down Coast Guard is, why would we call Coast Guard if CETO could pull us in? But we fixed the boat and we ran into Fort Bayou, and that's it.
No, you want the Coast Guard to come because if you are sinking, sir, you will want help from everybody. I don't give a damn who come get me. I'm calling everybody at the same time. The Coast Guard better come, CETO better come, Bart, everybody come and get me. Whoever come get me first. Because Wyatt said on the CETO call that we are sinking. He said we are going down. So you should be accepting of anybody that's coming to render aid to you. Not picking and choosing if y'all sinking. Shout out to the Tory Experience coming in with a $50 super chat. Shout out to the lovely Tory Experience. All the love to you, gentlemen. Den belt to ass, Black Daddy. You already know how we get down.
Hey, Daddy.
You already know how we get down, the Tory Experience. Belt to ass season, and we ain't stopping. Salute to you for the $50 ball. I appreciate you. Let's keep cooking.
The CETO call was completely enhanced, and these people just want to believe what they want to hear.
He said the CETO call was completely enhanced. I don't know if you know what enhanced means, sir. It doesn't mean change, right? It means enhance the audio. Turn down the vocals of other people so that we can hear it clearly in the background. Get rid of background noises. I don't know if you ever edit a video before, but you can enhance a audio on any platform, sir. Enhancing a audio does not mean doing something to the audio. You very dumb. You can literally turn down the vocals of people's voices and extract voices from the video, from the audio. That's all the engineer did. That's all our sister Janetta did. She played exactly what was said on that audio, sir. Don't try to discredit what we heard. We heard what we heard, Warren.
And that's exactly what they're doing. So it's just crazy to me that people have tried to twist this and twist the audio. When we came out with the first interview, it debunked half these lies, and now you don't hear about any of it. You don't hear about the pool party because it was on June 27th. You don't hear about anything else that was mentioned.
No, you didn't debunk anything because that pool party picture, that guy that posted it, he deleted it. Why he deleted it? Why he made his platform private? Huh? Why did if it was on the 27th, like you said, why did he remove that video? I mean that picture. Because we went right back to his Instagram and that picture was gone. Yeah, talk about that, Warren. If y'all debunk this pool party picture, why did he delete it? And matter of fact, he had at least 3 pictures of Nolan on his Instagram. And guess what, family? He deleted every single picture of Nolan on his Instagram. Every single one.
Thousands of lies, and now, the audio comes back, and all of a sudden we can hear Nolan yelling in the background, screaming, we're screaming about how he's dead. That's just a complete lie, and it's another lie to push this narrative that people don't want to turn down. It's insane to me.
Sorry to interrupt. I know you're enjoying this incredible interview. Make sure you hit the like. Naysayers out there, in your opinion, that are naysayers, I want to give you, a 30-second opportunity to say what you would want to say to people regarding what you're saying are lies that have been told about you. And I could start here and we'll go all the way down to, and we'll end with you, Ed. But Morgan, if you had an opportunity to have this projected to everybody in the United States of America, many people who have made statements about you and about what occurred that day, what would you say to them? Like just a 30-second, this is what you would want to convey.
I mean, first I would say that, I mean, it's proven in evidence that they're all lies. I think that
everybody lying but them, family. All of y'all are lying but them.
Most of these people are just going to, I say most of these people, a lot of these people that have posted stuff out there, they've just been lies backed by no evidence. And
you haven't provided no evidence. None of y'all provided any evidence of nothing. If we are lying, you know the quickest way to shut up people that's lying? Provide evidence. Present the truth. This is not evidence of proof. This is not evidence of innocence. Just because y'all sitting down with Brandon Tatum. You know what this tells us, Morgan? And I could tell you the dumbest one out of the Three Stooges. This shows me that all of y'all are anti-black racists. Just by sitting down with Brandon Tatum tells me everything I need to know about every last single one of y'all. Because y'all don't want to talk to the local news station down there in Ocean Springs. I'm pretty sure they reached out to y'all, Morgan. But y'all need an attorney to sit here and answer basic questions, to do hat signals, do hand signals. Make sure y'all don't slip up on y'all lies, no, Morgan. Y'all are the damn liars. Y'all are the one that's lying. Y'all are the ones that's covering shit up. Don't call us no liars because we calling you out on your BS.
if I had one thing to say to them,
Salute
I'd say
to the family.
Do your research before you go out saying something that's not true, that could hurt someone. Just do your research.
Do our research because it can hurt someone. You know who's hurt? Christine, Nolan's mother. You know who's no longer here with us anymore, Morgan? Nolan Wells. Do you think we give a damn about if we hurting y'all feelings? I don't give a damn how y'all feel or what y'all going through. Y'all feelings don't matter. Y'all are not important. Y'all are not the victims. Y'all are white supremacists, anti-black racists. And I stamped that. Shout out to Diva coming in with a $10 super chat. The audio is not twisted. We hear everything loud and clear. You are the twisted one, Warren. Y'all try to avoid what we all hear. Y'all looking crazy out here. And Diva, I don't even think they feel like they look crazy. And you can just tell by, their intellect and the way they presented themselves. They very stupid, low IQ Neanderthals, right? So I think that, they believe that they are making sense. But to the eyes of excellent and elite black people like myself and the family, y'all look stupid. Shout out to you, Diva, for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you. Let's get the likes up, family. Let's smash that like button. Let's get 500 likes in the building. Let's get the likes up, family.
It's easy. All you have to do is just scroll like they do all day long and find the evidence that's right in front of their face.
What evidence is right in front of our face, Morgan? Tell us. All these vague statements that you making, it's not providing anything. You telling us to scroll on internet and we can find evidence. Okay, let's test that theory, Morgan. I got my phone. Okay, tell me what I need to go find evidence that y'all had something to do with this or didn't have nothing to do with this allegedly. What? Come on, let me know. I want to know. I have my phone right here, Morgan. You told me that I need to stroll on the internet and I can find evidence. Where's the evidence? Come on now, hurry up. You're lying, sir. You're lying and you're stupid.
And I mean, it'll prove its own facts.
He's so dumb.
I could say I would want to add on to that, do the proper research.
The proper research.
Just sort through all the lies. I mean, and a lot of these stuff, like you can just tell straight off the bat it's lies. And for one, it's defaming us. And for two, it makes you look like a dummy.
It make you look like a dummy. And we don't care about defaming y'all. Who cares about y'all? Don't nobody care about y'all. Nobody cares about y'all. Look at y'all body language. Look at Warren, big nose ass. Morgan can't even speak right. This attorney over here looking like he's back in middle school. He's fat and sloppy. Y'all look stupid because y'all the ones that's continuing to do interviews trying to convince us, sir. You trying to sell us on the fact that you are innocent, but it's making you look even more guilty, sir. You are the dumb one. We are the elite class of black people. We are the high class of black people. And you know that. That's why you running over there for Brandon Tatum to save you. Please save me, Brandon Tatum. Please save me from the blacks. The blacks are on our ass. Save us, sir. Gentlemen Den and the family will not stop. They showing up every single day, boots laced up, ready to go to war. They defaming us. Brandon Tatum, do something. I got you. Super Sambo to the rescue. He ain't gonna. He can't stop you. He can't defend you neither.
Like, you're just saying stuff, just pulling it out of who knows where, and you just look like an idiot on your phone making this TikTok or whatever. Like, do your research, man. Like, if you can't do that, don't get on your phone and start
family in the chat, y'all do y'all research. Do y'all research because y'all out here lying. Y'all did not hear what y'all heard on that audio. These boys are innocent. They did nothing wrong. They sitting down with an anti-black racist. They deleted all their social medias. They got attorneys sitting next to them answering basic questions. Y'all wrong. Do your research.
Making a video. It's just kind of concerned me with like how people have the time of day to just make up complete lies out of something that they have no evidence of and to post on social media to put other people down. It's insane to me, like how, like just people push this and, you know, want to make this a story that it's absolutely not. I don't know what happened to Nolan. My friends don't know what happened to Nolan. But for people to come around and say, oh, this happened for a fact, and I know this, and there's no telling me otherwise, then that's just stupid. You have no, like half these people that are saying all these crazy things on the internet, those lies have already been debunked. There's evidence supporting this is a lie.
No, like, what? You keep saying that y'all debunked the lies and you ain't debunked nothing. You haven't debunked nothing. Y'all giving videos to Brandon Tatum to defend y'all, providing 5-second video clips that we don't have any metadata on. You coming out here doing all these interviews talking about we are lying, but you can't prove what we lied about. What have we lied about? You keep saying that we lied. Explain to us, Warren, Mr. Big Nose. What did we lie about?
Why are you still saying this? These people just have no idea what they're talking about. And it's very clear because a lot of these people just speak without thinking and post stuff without thinking. But at the end of the day, it just looks really stupid on their page and whatever they're posting on. But it's just sad. Like, people really take the time out of their day to post a bunch of BS lies on a bunch of 19 and 20-year-olds who have never done anything to hurt anyone and, loved their friend. Like,
no, y'all don't love him. Y'all don't love Nolan. Stop saying that. Y'all have convinced yourself that y'all love Nolan. Y'all don't love Nolan. Y'all don't give two fucks about Nolan. Y'all are literally raising money on y'all dead friend's name. Y'all are literally out here grifting on the death of our brother Nolan Wells. Y'all hired that attorney off the death of Nolan Wells. That's the only reason why his fat ass is sitting right there trying to cover up his titties. That's the only reason why he there. Because y'all trying to gain sympathy. Y'all trying to go on y'all not going on a press tour. Y'all only interviewing with the Sambo where y'all feel safe, where y'all can get these lies off and get no pushback. Y'all are literally grifting, trying to sue every goddamn body. But y'all don't know what happened to Nolan. Y'all love Nolan. Y'all attacking his mother, but y'all love Nolan. And let me ask you this, Warren. Why the friend group ain't tight-knit in this? I thought y'all was a tight-knit community. Why y'all got different attorneys? Why everybody clicked up now? Bart is on his own. Y'all three on his own. Everybody on their own. It seems like y'all know something. That's why y'all are split up right now. And y'all don't got the same attorney. Because why y'all three got the same attorney? Why everybody ain't got the same attorney? If all of y'all was there, all of y'all was involved, why everybody ain't coming together speaking?
I love that man more than anybody, and like so did all of my friends. And it's absolutely horrible that these people want to come on and push this narrative that we had something to do with this or we killed our best friend. It's just sick to me, Brandon. That's it.
It's sick to me, Brandon. Help me, Brandon.
Well, this might be too long, but I have a few things I need to add. First of all, with respect to Warren, if you just murdered your best friend on an island, the dumbest thing you could do would be to call the Coast Guard. To call a federal law enforcement agency and tell them, hey, can you guys go out and check out this island and look for Nolan Wells? Well, that's exactly what Warren did. Warren called the Coast Guard.
So?
And that is one of many very compelling facts.
No, it's not, sir. You just saying that doesn't make it facts. And you saying that why would you call the Coast Guard it's not proof of innocence, sir. That's not proof of innocence. We have seen countless cases of people calling law enforcement saying that their family is missing and they got their family buried in the back of the backyard in their backyard. Criminals are stupid. That's why they get caught. A lot of criminals do dumb shit that we can't explain. Like, why would he do that? Why would he call the police and say that his whole entire family is have ran off, but he got them buried in the backyard?
He got back and he called the Coast Guard. Does that sound like a guilty man to you?
Yes, it sounds like a guilty man to me. Because if Nolan was on that island and y'all said that he was with a girl, and Big Nose also stated that he thought Nolan was somewhere laid up on somebody's couch drunk, why would the first thing you do is call the Coast Guard? Why not call around and see where your friend is? You call the Coast Guard for a reason. Would they call why would somebody that's guilty call the Coast Guard? I don't know, sir. Maybe because he's dumb and he's stupid.
All right, now these are all American young men, incredible young men. And they did a lot more than just that. I won't go through all of it now, but they did a lot of heroic things after the fact.
No, they
did. They did the best they could. And they tried for their dear friend.
No, they didn't.
All of their actions are the actions of innocent men, not guilty men.
They actions are actions of innocent men, not guilty men. Okay, cool. If you're innocent, right? If I'm innocent, if I had nothing to do with my best friend death, why do I delete my social media the next day? Why am I sitting down across from somebody that hate my friends, people? If I'm so innocent, why am I sitting down with an attorney to talk about something that I don't know? If you don't know what happened to Nolan, why do I need an attorney to sit next to me? If I'm so innocent, why have I been hiding this entire month? If I'm innocent, why I'm not standing next to my friend, parents, and their attorney that's representing Nolan, that's trying to find out what happened? Why I'm not doing interviews with the local news station down there in Ocean Springs? Why I'm not talking to everybody that want to interview me? Everybody. Why I'm not doing my own private investigation if I'm innocent? You know what a guilty person will do, Warren, Mr. Big Nose? A guilty person will, as soon as they find out that their friend was unalive, delete their social media. A guilty person will hire an attorney. A guilty person would do an interview with somebody that's anti-black, right? A guilty person would not sit down. A guilty person would sit down with an attorney to answer basic questions, sir. You look guilty as hell. You might as well just wear a t-shirt that say guilty. Because you don't look innocent to me. None of y'all do. This is not what an innocent person do. An innocent person would have been vocal this entire month. Not go out there and hiding.
And again, they are categorically, completely, and totally innocent.
No, bro.
All right, but that's not the end of it.
Is he drunk?
I'll say this again. If you lied, you won't be able to hide. If you lied, you won't be able to hide. And you're going to be held accountable. And if you lied, about these fine young men, these good Ocean Springs people, you're going to be held accountable. You're going to be sued. I tell you, there are going to be lawsuits.
Okay.
Because we have already identified some of the worst offenders. And it may have felt good for them in the moment, instant gratification, sugar high. They got their sugar high. But long after that sugar high wears off, they're going to find themselves in court, and it's going to be excruciatingly painful. The only thing I can say about that is it won't be quite as painful as what they did to Morgan Jacks tomorrow.
So Ed, I got one question for you, because the way you guys articulate the defamation, obviously, if someone puts out online lies, knowingly and intentionally do them, knowing that they're lies, in part, that's a part of the defamation. But is the racial component, because when someone goes out and says things without evidence, projecting that this was a racial encounter, is that a part of this defamation, or does that not count as far as your tactics on defending?
See, he want Benjamin Crump and Al Sharpton to get sued. See, he butthurt about Benjamin Crump. They trying their best to go. I see he want to take down Benjamin Crump. Bussy Tatum want to take down Benjamin Crump. He's jealous of Benjamin Crump. He's jealous of Al Sharpton. He want them to get sued. He want them to get sued so bad. But they haven't accused nobody of nothing. They haven't lied on nobody about nothing.
And them or defending their honor, I guess, in this situation.
Well, one thing that we're never going to do is we're never going to speculate, and we're never going to guess like some other folks who got their sugar highs and are sucking up all the oxygen in the room for now, and they'll have their day in court. But we can talk about what might motivate people. And I won't talk about any particular people because I am not inside their head right now. But I can tell you that racism for profit is a major factor here.
So basically, he don't got no case. That's basically what he's saying. He know he don't. He know he don't got no defamation case. He know he can't, because if he did, he would have just said yeah.
And we don't have to name names.
Benjamin Crump.
Racism for profit, generating outrage for profit.
Bro, you ain't got no case.
In the end, it's all about money. And
yeah, like you only there for money. These three are only there for money.
We don't even have to think about whether the racism that these people are talking about is real or fake or anything like that. It's racism for profit.
Smash that like button, family. Let's get 500 likes in the building. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this evening. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever we go live, ladies and gentlemen. This is the livest show on YouTube. Let's get it.
And it's part of the motive. But when you have offenders who defame innocent young men, fine innocent young men, upstanding young men, it might be a constellation of motives. Profit, animus, stupidity, ignorance. Maybe they just don't like evidence. See, we really like evidence here.
You like evidence. You like evidence, but you ain't providing not one lick of evidence. Trying to profit, but them. Y'all are the ones that's after money. The only reason why you on this case because you want to get paid, sir. These are the main ones that's talking about Benjamin Crump is after a lawsuit. He trying to. What you think this guy's doing? He's licking his chops to get a lawsuit. Licking his chops. Shout out to Diva coming in with the $50 super chat. Shout out to Diva coming in with the 50 ball. Where they get this skit this skid row crackhead lawyer from, cuz he's sending me, family. I swear to God he is, Diva. I'm telling you, these interviews, Diva, is a hard watch. It's hard to sit here and listen to them. He's drunk. Is something wrong with him? I don't know what's going on. Allegedly, it seemed like he on drugs. Is this the attorney that represented Trump that y'all was bragging about? This Trump attorney? God damn, Trump. No wonder you lost your case. But shout out to you, Diva, for the $50 super chat. I appreciate you. You are the real MVP for that. Salute to you. This guy is Trump attorney. God damn, Trump, this the best you can do?
Tyler Cox.
You welcome,
really likes
Carton.
evidence. I really like evidence. Morgan, Jax, Warren, we really like evidence. And that's the difference between...
We really like evidence. We really like evidence. We just really like evidence, even though we ain't got no evidence for y'all. But we just really like evidence. We're not going to provide y'all with any evidence. But just trust me, bro. Trust me. They didn't do nothing. Believe me. I'm the guy that represent the convicted felon president. Trust me. They didn't do nothing. They fine white American men. That's a white supremacist dog whistle, by the way. Fine young men. I believe in evidence. I believe in evidence. Morgan believe in evidence. Jax believe in evidence. Donald Trump believe in evidence. Charlie Kirk. Oh, my bad, Charlie Kirk. I know you burning in hell. My bad. Austin Metcalf believe. My bad, Austin. Damn. My bad. All of us believe in evidence. We believe in evidence. Don't the blacks believe in evidence? Because that's what we do. Nothing but evidence. We believe in evidence over here, ladies and gentlemen.
The other guys and us. And we have evidence. We have the receipts. We have the goods.
They got the goods.
We're going to be presenting it in court. And I will say, once we present it in court, we're going to say, now you just can't leave.
Present it in court. Okay.
Do you think that the other side, because I've seen through social media that there's a preparation of lawsuits against the boys. Is there merit, according to your knowledge in this space, is there merit to pursuing lawsuits against them?
I am so glad you asked that question because I can answer that question definitively and unequivocally. Anybody who sues Jax, Warren, or Morgan, they're going to end up paying our attorney's fees. Guaranteed. Any lawsuit, and I'm going to warn anyone right now, anybody who is thinking for 1 second about suing these fine young men, these good Ocean Springs people, you're going to pay their attorney's fees. You're going to lose. You're going to get annihilated. You're going to get crushed. You have
This guy really think he's a tough guy. He think he's the biggest attorney in the world. We don't even know you, dude. Don't nobody even know you. I'm pretty sure you're doing this pro bono because you seeking a lawsuit. And he asked you, do you plan on suing the other side? This is very distasteful for Brandon Tatum to even say. Because this is what he want. He want Christine them to get sued. He want Benjamin Crump to get sued so goddamn bad. But it don't matter. We're going to run up millions for the family. We got Christine back. We got Nolan Wells' family back. If y'all try to sue them, we're going to make sure that we run their GoFundMe up millions of dollars. So it won't work. Shout out to AQ coming in with the $2 super chat. Charlie Kirk believed in evidence. Let me ask him real quick, AQ. Hey, Charlie Kirk, do you believe in evidence? AQ said that you believe in evidence. He said he'll get back to you, AQ, in a minute. He's burning in hell right now. He said right now he can't talk. He got to figure out how to get out of hell.
nothing. And here's the beauty of it. We know you have nothing because we actually have the evidence. We know what happened.
We got the evidence. They don't have the evidence. We got the evidence. They don't have the evidence. Evidence. We are going to sue you in court. We have the evidence, everybody. We believe in the evidence, but we haven't provided anything. But you'll see it in court. Yeah, you'll see it in court. Shout out to Ashley coming in with the $10 super chat. So what he's saying is, F Nolan, this is all about us now. That's exactly what they saying, Ashley. That's exactly what they saying. F Nolan, it's all about us now. Because we don't know what happened to Nolan, so we might as well make some money in the process. We are going to sue people. We are going to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars because we don't give a damn about the family. And not only that, Ashley, we are going to attack Nolan's mother. We are going to sue them.
And I'll just say it like this. We have a pair of aces, and you have 2-7 offsuit.
This guy really think he's
So
clever.
with all the negative that's going on, obviously there's been positive that I've seen that have come y'all's direction. I felt like when Warren came out and did the interview the first time, of course, a lot of people decided to say a lot of negative things, but then there's a tremendous amount of people that were very supportive and thankful that they had a chance to hear the other side. So what are y'all's thoughts and feelings on the other side of this, where people have been supportive? You know, kind of what are your thoughts on that? What have you experienced in that area?
I want to start off and just say that has helped us tremendously through this. One, mentally knowing that there are people on our side that are here to help. And
why you want somebody on your side? I thought it's supposed to be about Nolan's side, about what happened to Nolan, the truth, the facts. Why do y'all want people on y'all side so much? Why y'all want to convince people to believe y'all so much? I thought y'all cared about Nolan. I thought Nolan was y'all brother. What happened to that? What happened to justice for Nolan? Do y'all want justice for Nolan? Because throughout this entire interview, everybody hands crossed, legs crossed, looking at each other. They can barely talk. Nobody said rest in peace to Nolan. I have yet to hear anybody say rest in peace to Nolan, condolence to Nolan, condolences to his family. Not one time. But you want us to believe that y'all was good friends with Nolan. No, you weren't. You was an enemy of Nolan.
Help and are actually helping with the online stuff. And I want to say thank you to everybody who has made a video on the positive side of things and showing the actual facts and debunking a lot of false information and giving to the Gifts and Go. Yeah, that's another really big one. Thank you so much for that. Giving to the Gifts and Go.
Gifts and Go. Gifts and Go. $167,000. Right? It was at $100,000 at first. Now it's to $100,000, and now it's up to $200,000. Stand with Nolan Wells targeted friends, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's all about. Money. It's not about what happened to Nolan. It's not about what happened to their friend. It's all about running up the numbers, running up that bag of Nolan Wells' name. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? They're not going to give a dime to Nolan's family. Not a penny. And the fundraiser funds will be received by Tyler and Cox Law Firm. Their attorney right here.
A lot more than you could ever imagine.
Yeah, Morgan.
I just want to say thank you to all the people out there. I mean, I personally went through
giving money to privileged white boys. These boys own boats. They live in mansions. Their parents are doctors, lawyers, judges. Warren's father offered $50,000 for any information, but y'all giving these people $200,000? This is how degenerate this culture is. This is how degenerate and low IQ this community is. These mother effers ain't got a pot to piss in. They're broke and disgusted, but they'll give their last meth dollar to these privileged white boys that own boats. But y'all gonna give them $200,000.
And looked at all the, like, there's a prayer thing you can use.
I want to give thanks to my friends and my family. Really appreciate it. I mean, it's hard to get by every day without having a group of people behind you. And it really helps my friend and I's, especially like mental side of things, you know, knowing that we have a community behind us that is willing to stand for us and stand for the truth. And, you know, we can't thank them enough. Like, seriously, with, you know, like Morgan said, the prayers and just even the money and the Gifts and Go. It's a blessing from the Lord. And we can't think.
It's a blessing from the Lord that they received that $200,000 in the Gibbs and Go family. It's not a blessing from Lord that they haven't found out what happened to their friend, right? But it's a blessing from the Lord that these anti-black racists, because the only reason why, Warren, that they donated to you is because they want to go against us. See, the only reason why these low IQ Neanderthals donate to people like you, Warren, and Chud the Builder, and Jake Lang, and, that white woman that ran up $1 million calling that black child the N-word. See, they only donate to you guys because they want to do something to hurt black people. Y'all never raised nothing for anything productive. These boys don't need no money. They privilege. But if y'all can take a shot at black people, they will take the opportunity. But thank the Lord for the GoFundMe. But let's not thank the Lord that Nolan Wells could have still been here with us today. I told you guys, this is no longer about Nolan Wells. It's only about them and them grifting.
Everybody enough. Seriously, it's been more than enough.
So, Ed, what are your thoughts on this? I know you see the outpouring of support for the boys. I know that obviously with your credentials, you're taking on this case, which is a huge undertaking, representing multiple young people in this, with so many people that you have mentioned that could be possibly going to get sued in this. So what would you like to say to the people about this?
Well, the most important thing is that these three outstanding young men who are completely innocent are worth standing behind. It's worth standing behind them. It's worth supporting them, because these three gentlemen here, they're going to go out into the world and they're going to do incredible things for society, right? These are three young men who want to help people, and who are
shout out to AQ coming in with the $2 super chat. The devil blesses people too. I guess so.
To help people, they're just wonderful souls, wonderful human beings. So if you want someone to support, if you're looking for someone to support, and if you're looking for people who tell the truth.
There it goes.
And
here go the sales pitch.
Like evidence and common sense.
Evidence.
You should support these guys.
Yeah, support these guys, because we got evidence. These are fine young white men. Support us. Because this is not about Nolan anymore. This is not about finding out what happened to Nolan. Damn Nolan. Forget Nolan. It's about these fine young white men right here that didn't do nothing wrong. That's innocent. Yeah, send us money. Send us money. That's all this is about right now. Suing people. But this big head motherfucker right here, Brandon Tatum, was the main person on his platform screaming about Benjamin Crump suing somebody. But he got no problem with doing a 1-hour interview talking about suing people. Y'all always counting everybody else's pockets. You promoting their GoFundMe, but you're not promoting Nolan Wells' GoFundMe. Do y'all know that this idiot said on his platform that he is not going to donate to either GoFundMe, which is a lie. I know he already donated to them. He's lying. He's going to promote their GoFundMe, but not the victim. Nolan Wells is the one that's dead, not these devils. But you're going to post their GoFundMe on your channel with millions of subscribers, but you're not going to promote the victim's GoFundMe because you butthurt about Benjamin Crump? Boy, you got a first-class ticket to hell. First-class ticket.
Not the other guys who traffic in lies. All right, now there's a Give, Send, Go page, right? Those donations are very important. We have an incredible legal team. I'm very, very privileged to be working with Tyler Cox, called Cox. Right,
shout out to Nietzsche coming in with the $5 super chat. It seems like they feel like justice for Nolan, them being locked up. Exactly. Let them keep, gentlemen, then. Tatum interviews will be used in court. Absolutely. I want them to keep talking, Nietzsche. Absolutely. I love these interviews. Good for them. It's a hard watch, but we got to keep it up. But shout out to you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Shout out to Lawrence coming in with the $5 super chat. Gentlemen, then I wish these lying Neanderthals would come to Riverfront Park in Alabama. Now, come on now, Lawrence. Come on now. You know the ancestors won't even allow them to even get close to River Park, Alabama. Come on now. They're just too good to be true right there. But shout out to Lawrence for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you.
Right. So, but We're going to be bringing powerhouse lawsuits, absolutely powerhouse. But, right, it does require support. It requires support.
Yeah, support.
And any support is greatly appreciated.
Yeah, send that
But
money.
there are also things that people can do that have nothing to do with money.
No, it's got everything to do with money. This is what this is about, sir. You sitting here so you can pitch this gifts and go. This is about money. Everything is about money with you guys. Shout out to Super coming in with the $5 super chat. His co-counsel Tyler is a defense attorney. Now, why would they need a defense attorney? I saw them on NG earlier. And that's what I said yesterday, Super. Why would y'all need a defense attorney? And you know my theory on that, Super. I believe the district attorney allegedly is letting these people know that charges are about to come. That's my only theory of the reason why they are hiring a defense attorney. That's my only theory behind it. But shout out to you, Super, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you.
All we're asking people to do is embrace reality.
Embrace reality.
Embrace common sense. And don't give in to your worst impulses. Do the research. Read. Look at the evidence. Right? Start judging credibility.
You keep saying look at the evidence, you idiot. Where is the evidence? Where's the evidence? Can you please present the evidence, sir? You might need to lay off the booze, allegedly, or whatever you own, sir. You keep talking about evidence. If I had a penny for every time you said evidence in this interview, I have $100,000. All you got to do, attorney, is provide me and the family with the evidence. Let us look over the evidence and let us determine if these boys are innocent or guilty. Why are you waiting on a lawsuit to provide evidence? What if you don't even sue anybody? What if this don't go nowhere? And I'm calling your bluff. I don't believe you're going to sue anybody. I think you just clout chasing. You trying to fearmonger us to stop talking about these boys. But it's not going to stop. Anybody you sue, we are going to make sure that they have attorneys to represent them. So good luck with that. Good luck.
And look at the respective motivations, the motives.
The motives.
On both sides.
He keep talking about the motives on both sides. We know what this low IQ Neanderthal is trying to say. He's saying both sides because it's like Benjamin Crump and Al Sharpton motive is to push racism, right? These boys want justice. These boys acting like that they care about Nolan, but they allowing their attorneys and themselves to attack Nolan Wells' side. Why are y'all sitting here allowing this to happen if y'all care about Nolan so much? All y'all have been doing is attacking his mother, attacking his attorney, but y'all care about Nolan. No, y'all don't give a damn about Nolan. And I hope you mother effers rot in hell. I wish the worst for y'all. Y'all deserve everything that's happening to you. Congratulations.
Right? On one side, you have some folks who maybe are not motivated by such great things. But what we have on our side and why you should support us, one word for you. My favorite word, which is virtue. We've got virtue. All right? We've got the honesty. We've got the integrity.
No, you don't.
Right?
No, you don't.
We're doing the right thing here. Honesty, integrity. That's us. Honesty, integrity, and the truth.
Man, that man trying to sell the shit out there gifts and go. Bro, this guy and a lot of y'all low IQ Neanderthals is going to run that shit up 200,000. Y'all some stupid. Y'all some ignorant people.
Those are very high virtues. And that's why you should support these incredible young men.
Well, thank you guys for
Waste
agreeing
of time.
to do an interview.
Waste of time.
I really, the purpose, and I think you guys can agree to this or lament to it, that the purpose is just to get the message out there. You know, I'm
What
not
message? What message?
an investigator in this case. I've done this for a living for a very long time. I know when people are.
Bro, you did it for 6 years, bro. You're not doing it for a long time. You didn't do it. You did it for 6 years. You barely did it, bro. You barely scratched the surface.
And when they're not. And I want the world to know the only reason I'm even willing to talk to you guys is because you've shown.
No, the only reason why you're talking to them because they're white. That's the only reason. I know you have convinced yourself that you doing the right thing and you being unbiased. You are a tap dancing buffoon, Brandon Tatum, sitting there with those double D's hanging out of that collar shirt. You should be ashamed of yourself, sir.
Through evidence that you've shown me and also through your character that you guys are trustworthy and you're at least in good faith telling me your side of the story. And so I just want to say thank you guys for doing the interview and good luck.
Thank you.
Part 3 coming soon. God damn. How many parts is you going to do? How many parts? How many parts do we need, family? This guy right here is juicing this Nolan Wells case, just like Nancy Grace, just like Chris Cuomo. Like, what's the point of breaking down all these interviews like Trapped in the Closet videos? We haven't heard anything in this interview. Family, we haven't heard anything. This attorney is trying to convince us that they got evidence on their side, that they telling the truth. Hasn't presented one piece of evidence. What he tried to do was scare us. But the family has been standing on business since day one. We are not scared. We are strong people. Shout out to Diva coming in with the $10 super chat. Evidence tells your DA, governor, and the racist lady that did that autopsy, tell them to release the evidence. Oh, I forgot. It's sealed. They're getting on my nerves. Exactly, Diva. Shout out to you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you. Shout out to Big Ray coming in with the $5 super chat. The lawyers slipped up on Nancy and said that the cops never searched or put dogs on the boat after it happened. Wow, thoughts. And you know what? It's very interesting to me that they didn't treat those boats like a crime scene. Even if they cleaned out the boats, you know, because allegedly somebody said that they seen them at 3 o'clock cleaning out the boats. But shout out to you, Big Ray, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. They said that they cleaned out the boats at 3 a.m. But my question is, why y'all didn't go search the boat, send the dogs on the boat? Why y'all not treating this like a crime scene? Because he was last seen on that boat. He was last seen on that boat, and y'all know that. But you know what, family? You know what, Big Ray? They don't care about it. They was hoping that we didn't provide pressure on this case the way we've been doing so they can sweep it under the rug. This is what they hoping. But we've been put belt to ass to them, and they know they can't get away with the fuck they did. We've been on this case since day one, going over a month. And the district attorney had the nerve to come out and say, hey, guys, we can't compromise this case. We can't release nothing from the public. We've been working day in and day out on this case. But Chris Cuomo can come out on his platform and say that he got the results of the autopsy. He know about Nolan Wells' blood alcohol level. But you can't be transparent with the public. Why should we trust you? Why should we trust the state of Mississippi when we know y'all history? We know how y'all get down and how y'all treat black people down there in this city. I don't want to hear nothing about no tight-knit community. We know that's bullshit. Because out of dozens of boats that was on that island, hundreds of people that was on that water surrounding our brother Nolan Wells, nobody seen nothing. But all of a sudden, y'all got 2 witnesses that stated they seen Nolan at 6 o'clock. But we don't know these people. Why is everybody trying to hide their identity if they're innocent? Everybody is innocent, family. Y'all a bunch of anti-black racists down there in that city, and we know it. And this so-called Trump lawyer that's sending threats out here to black media and black content creators, sir, we're not going anywhere. Try your luck. Take your best shot. We waiting on it. Me and the family will be waiting on it. Because I know the strategy. You think coming out here saying that it's going to be hard, it's going to be painful, it's going to be traumatic, that, you know, you're going to drag content creators through the courts. You don't have a case, sir. You don't have a case. Shout out to Warren coming in with the $10 super chat. Tatum keeps saying he can see Warren on the phone with Cito in that pic. We don't know who he was talking to. It was at least 3 calls made, Cito, Papa, and Bart, but they didn't have a signal though. And not only that, Warren stated in the interview with Bussy Tatum that nobody bring their phones out the boat at all. Nobody. But I played you guys that video clip of countless of people in the water with their phone. People standing on the island with their phone. Katie was Snapchatting. Katie provided timestamps of her location and the time and the moment she left that island. So that lie was debunked. Because I don't give a damn if I didn't have no service on my phone. Give me my damn phone before y'all leave this island. It's a reason why y'all took that boy's phone. It's a reason why y'all took his car keys, because y'all knew he wasn't going to make it back home. Allegedly. Y'all knew that. Because after y'all got told by Bart Simpson, y'all could have went back to the island and picked up y'all friend. But y'all left our brother on that island to die. That's what y'all did. And the heat is turning up on you cowards. That's why y'all mad. But we only getting started, family. We only getting started. We will not be silent. We are going to keep a microscope on the city of Ocean Springs. And we're going to keep Christine and her family in our prayers, because it's very disrespectful to raise money on her dead child's name. The nerve of you motherfuckers to raise almost $250,000 of her son's name because y'all feel like y'all being targeted. Ain't nobody doing nothing to y'all. Bussy Tatum asked them in an interview yesterday, did anything happen to y'all since this happened? No. We just heard things happen. We heard that Tristan wasn't allowed in the store, but you can't provide no evidence. That drunk ass attorney sitting there talk about the evidence on our side while you taking passive aggressive shots at Benjamin Crump and Christine. But y'all don't understand that Christine and Nolan family is covered by the ancestors. We are covered by the ancestors. We are our ancestors. And sending threats out here to sue us, it's not going to move the needle. The only thing that you are going to do, sir, is turn the temperature up on how radical we are going to get if that district attorney don't do the right thing. And Chris Cuomo, I hope they sue your ass. Because Christine got a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. Benjamin Crump got a multi-million-dollar lawsuit if somebody in that department is leaking information. Because the district attorney promised us that she was going to be transparent. But she can't talk about the case because it's sealed. So how these attorneys know about the toxicology report? How do Chris Cuomo know about the toxicology report? How do Brandon Tatum, how do TMZ know about 2 witnesses that stated they seen Nolan on that island? I don't know if y'all think we got stupid, written across our forehead. But y'all playing a dangerous game with us. Yeah, we might be laughing and joking and having a good time, but we dead fucking serious about what happened to our brother Nolan Wells. We dead serious. Y'all can continue to lie, spread y'all lies, send y'all subliminal threats. We here. We bulletproof. You don't have to keep talking about it. Be about it. Be about it, sir. Be about it, attorney. Take your best shot. You know what's not going to change? Me and the family showing up here every day, being vocal, standing on business, putting belt to ass to you anti-black racists. Yeah, that's not going to change. Shout out to Bando coming in with the $5 super chat. Their method out lawyer says that Wells' family is profiting from outrage and racism because they are fighting for answers and justice. Utterly deceptible. Bro, that's how they want to label Benjamin Crump and Christine. Shout out to Bando for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. See, they want to label them as grifters. They want to label them as trying to profit off Nolan death. Says the people that's hiring Trump lawyer. Says the people that's raising $200,000 on Gift and Go by labeling themselves the targeted Nolan Wells friends. Because they trying to garner sympathy, family. They trying to garner sympathy from the low IQ community. Y'all know these people stupid. They dumb. And if they can have any opportunity to take a shot at black people by donating to a GoFundMe, they are going to donate. They are going to donate. But I'm here to tell the mainstream media, nice try with your smear campaign, TMZ, Brandon Tatum. Nice try. Y'all tried to, degrade our sister Janetta that enhanced the audio. Shout out to her, putting belt to ass. We see the backtracking that y'all doing because the sentiment from the Jump family was Nolan Wells drowned. Now it's, we saw two witnesses that seen him in a mysterious altercation. So everybody's sentiment is changing, family. Everybody's sentiment is changing. But I just want mainstream media to know. I want you low IQ Neanderthals out there to know. I want the Sambo class out there to know. We here. We here. And we are ready to go to war about our people. Nice try, though. Nice try. The unity that we got right now is going to drown out y'all lies, y'all manipulation, y'all tactics. Y'all really don't understand who y'all dealing with, huh? No worries. We just going to show you. I thought y'all got the picture by now. I'm sure y'all get the picture by now because y'all trying everything in y'all power to stop us from focusing on Nolan Wells. I just want Nolan Wells and Christine to know that we got y'all back 1,000%. Nolan Wells, rest on, brother. Rest on. Job well done. We got it from here. We got it from here. You rest on. You get your rest. Job well done, my brother. Christine, stay strong because you are under attack. So don't worry. We got you. We got you. Benjamin Crump, stay strong. Anybody that's attached to that family over there, stand strong because we gonna do our part over here on Black Media. This is the livest show on YouTube. Y'all gotta see us. And I know y'all watching. I know y'all in the room. Let me introduce you to the family over here. Welcome. This is what you call black excellence. This is what you witness, the elite class of black people over here. I understand y'all come over here, steal our content, steal our talking points, and run over there to y'all platform acting like y'all created this shit. Y'all allow Nancy Grace to come over here and steal our shit and run up millions of views on her platform. That shit stops now. The line on the family stops now. I guarantee you. All of this is going to change, family. It's going to change. But I want y'all to not take us serious. I want you to not take us serious because the punch that knocks you out is the one that you don't see. You wake up like, God damn, what happened to me? Me and the family knocked your ass out. That's what happened. Because you didn't see us coming. Salute to the family. Salute to the team. I just want to make this announcement, family, before we get up out of here. Carmelo Anthony, I want you guys to really listen to me. I want you to put this down in your calendar. Write this down because this is serious. Carmelo Anthony has a hearing, a court date, August 19th, Wednesday, 9 a.m. for the recuser of Judge Cockroach. Thursday, August the 12th, 9 a.m. for the arguments of a new trial, ladies and gentlemen. I need you guys to be vocal. I need you guys here. I need the family that's close down there by Collin County. I need you in the room. They just released a statement that the hearing will be open to the public. And you can video record and you can audio record. We have to show up for Carmelo Anthony, family. We have to. We have to do everything in our power to make sure that that boy come home, because he don't deserve to be spending 35 years in the state of penitentiary. Again, Wednesday, August the 19th, 9 a.m. the recusal of Judge Roach. Thursday, 9 a.m., August the 20th. Arguments for a new trial. We need this, family. We need this. We need this bad. We need this. Let's stay focused. Let's stay strong. Let's stay on code. Because what they trying to do is knock us off our square. They want to distract us, family. See, they want us to talk about bullshit that don't matter. They thought the smear campaign was going to work. These fake altercations is going to work. The insults, they thought that was going to work. The threats, the lawsuits. No, we here. We here. We laced up, ready to go to war. Give me your best shot. The date is August the 19th, next week. August the 19th, Wednesday, 9 a.m. He got 2 hearings back to back. 2 hearings back to back that's open to the public. They came out with a statement and said they are allowing video recording and audio recording. So the families that's down there in Texas, get in there. Get in there. August the 19th, Wednesday, 9 a.m. Arguments for the recusal of Judge Cockroach. Thursday, August the 12th, 9 a.m. Arguments for a new trial, baby. For a retrial. We need this. We need this. We need this. I got faith. I got faith that we are going to be granted a new trial. I got faith. I got faith. I be praying for my brother. And I just want to say, Carmelo Anthony, hold your head up, brother. We got you. Stay strong. Everything is going to work out in your favor. Trust me. We got your back. Shout out to Carmelo Anthony's family for standing strong. They haven't released a fundraiser yet, but soon as I find out, because I've been keeping up with them, soon as I find out information on a fundraiser, I will present it to the family because they need our support. They need our support. August 19th and August 20th, 2026. Yes, August 19th, Wednesday, August 20th, Thursday, 9 a.m. August 20th, Wednesday, August 19th, Wednesday, August 20th, Thursday. Back-to-back hearings, family. Back-to-back hearings. We got this. We got this. The ancestors is on our side. We will prevail. If don't nobody else want to do no investigation work, we got it from here. No problem. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the team. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this evening. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all. Thank you so much for being a voice. Thank you so much for your presence. Thank you guys so much for showing up day in and day out, being vocal, standing on business for our people. This is important, family. When you see that notification, get your ass in here because we got work to do. because they are waiting on us to get tired. We can't afford to get tired right now. They waiting. Before we get up out of here, family, can you guys spam in the chat free Carmelo Anthony? Rest in peace to Nolan Wells. Before we get up out of here, family, can you guys spam the chat? Free Carmelo Anthony. Rest in peace to Nolan Wells. Yes, the 19th and the 20th of August, 9 a.m. 2 court dates back to back, family. This is the livest show on YouTube. This is the livest chat room on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate you guys. Your support is not going unnoticed. Your voice, your energy is not going unnoticed, family. They are waiting to tire us out. They're waiting, but they don't understand who they are dealing with. They don't understand. Free Carmelo Anthony. Rest in peace to Nolan Wells. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the team. While you guys are exiting the room, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever we go live, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to my channel members. I appreciate you guys.